The moment Princess Leonor steps into a room, history seems to hold its breath. Cameras click, courtiers straighten, and expectations, ancient, heavy, and unyielding, settle once more on the shoulders of a young woman who never asked to be born into destiny. Yet behind the polished smile and carefully measured gestures, a quiet question follows her everywhere: will she obey the crown, or will she listen to her heart? Increasingly, the signs suggest that Spain's future queen may one day choose love over royal duty, and that choice could redefine the modern monarchy itself. Princess Leonor has grown up in a royal era unlike any before it. The Spanish monarchy, shaped by scandal, reform, and relentless public scrutiny, no longer exists in a world where royal marriages are mere tools of diplomacy. Gone are the days when princesses were expected to sacrifice personal happiness for alliances and appearances. Leonor is being raised in a Spain that values emotional authenticity, individual freedom, and transparency, values that inevitably clash with rigid royal traditions. From a young age, Leonor has been carefully educated to understand her future role. Military training, constitutional law, international relations, every step of her upbringing has been designed to mold a sovereign who commands respect. But just as important as what her parents, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, have not done. They have not shielded her from modern realities. Instead, they have modeled a marriage rooted in partnership, affection, and choice. Queen Letizia herself was once a commoner, a journalist who married into royalty for love rather than obligation. That alone sends a powerful message to Leonor: duty does not have to mean emotional exile. Observers of the Spanish royal family often note how deliberately Leonor is protected, not isolated, but guided. She has been allowed moments of normalcy, private education abroad, and limited exposure to royal gossip. This controlled freedom suggests that her parents understand something critical: a future monarch who feels emotionally fulfilled is more likely to lead with empathy, strength, and stability. Love, in this context, is not a threat to the crown, it is an asset. Public opinion also plays a crucial role. Today's Spaniards are far less tolerant of royal coldness or forced unions. The public no longer romanticizes silent suffering in the name of tradition. Instead, they admire authenticity. A princess who chooses love, wisely, responsibly, but freely, would likely gain public support rather than lose it. Leonor's generation, raised on emotional honesty and self-determination, expects nothing less. There is also the undeniable weight of history. European royal families are filled with cautionary tales of unhappy marriages arranged for duty alone, marriages that bred resentment, scandal, and in some cases, the unraveling of entire monarchies. Leonor has studied history not just as a subject, but as a warning. She knows that a crown can survive controversy, but it rarely survives emotional decay. Choosing love does not mean abandoning responsibility. On the contrary, it may mean redefining it. Leonor appears poised to become a queen who understands that personal fulfillment strengthens public service. A ruler at peace with herself is better equipped to serve her people. If the time comes when she must choose between protocol and passion, she may very well decide that love, grounded, sincere, and supportive, is not a rebellion against duty, but its evolution. In the end, Princess Leonor represents more than the future of the Spanish throne. She represents a crossroads between tradition and transformation. And when that decisive moment arrives, the world may witness something quietly revolutionary: a queen who proves that love is not the opposite of duty, but its most human expression.